Hello, 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 all my machine heads, and welcome back to another episode dun, 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 of the Cow Empire. So, Fury made just a little bit of a mistake. I wasn't paying attention too much, and about halfway through the night, in the middle of my sleeping, I ran out of cow food. So, we only have just a little bit. We only have 60,000 liters of milk because I ran out of food. So, they're full now, but I had to pay for them. So, let's get started. Welcome to episode, I think, 7, 8. We might be on 8 now. 7, 8. Either way, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing great. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing fantastic as usual. So we're going to get this done today. Selling the milk. We're going to pay a little bit more off on our loan. And we are going to go mow the other cow pen. Which reminds me, I'll have to do it when I come back. I can't get out right now. I can't get out. I got to shut those things. The gates. Yeah, we're going to go this, and we're going to mow and ted and make some hay. And I got to start paying attention a lot more to the food. Because now we only have 2 more months with our cows, okay? 80%, 1 month, 27, 28. 2 more months, and they will give us babies, and then we can hopefully sell them, and we'll be on our way. So I don't forget. All right, let's sell this. I'm going to start saving just a little bit more money because I also didn't pay attention, and I went into negative numbers, and I had to sell some slurry quick to get us out of negative numbers. And I also sold the little bit of milk that I did have to get us up to the 45,000. So let's get this. Let's sell the slurry. Let's see how much we have in the slurry. I know the last I checked, we had like 700,000 liters of manure. Let's see here. We got slurry, 120,000 liters, and 725,000 liters of manure. All right, so let's sell this. This never makes us enough, but hey, every little bit helps. Because now we have the grass roller, and then we'll rock and roll. We only have 2 more months, or 1 more month even. I'll go check as soon as we are. Let's get this while this is filling. Let's check out our wheat fields and stuff and see if we can get some straw coming in. If I can get to the point, because the cows aren't using that much straw. They're only using about 20,000 liters a day. 1 more month, and it should say, 2 more months. It'll say 7 out of 7. Then the next month it'll say July. I thought I figured. Okay. Well, anyways, 1 more month on that, and then hopefully we can harvest and get some straw. And then hopefully by then our oats are ready. We get some major straw because they're only using, let's see here. They used about 82, 92, about 22,000 in 1 day. It's not too bad. I mean, at least it's more doable than their total mixed ration right now. They're using about, let's see here. How much do we make from that? $17.50. Yeah, we're not making much. Cows. Okay, they went from 86.96, about 40,000 in 1 day, 1 month. So, using about 20,000 of straw and about 40,000 liters in 1 day. So, what we're going to do is before I do it, I'm going to buy these cows some food so I don't forget. I'll do that on camera so you guys can actually see how I do it. And you'll see for 50,000 liters, it doesn't cost a whole heck of a lot. In fact, that slurry that I just sold, the last slurry, will pay for 1 whole batch of mixed rations. So you can literally make make your money back every single day. This is batch number 2. So this would pay for 50,000 liters of food and 50,000 liters of straw in one day. Just selling the slurry. So we're going to do that. In fact, can I fit? 76, 86, 96. It'll be a little bit left over, but we'll leave it right in the mixing wagon. There. Now we'll go by. I'll show you guys how I do this. Just so you guys can see on camera that it's not very expensive at all. At all. I'm not going to worry about straw because 20,000 liters isn't not enough to worry about it right now. But you guys will get a chance now to see how much it costs. So you don't just take my word for it. That back up. Oops. $1,612 for 50,000 liters. That's it. So the slurry we sold the first time paid for this because we made $1,700. Nice little setup, though. This will tell us exactly how much we used in one day. We might have used the whole 50,000. Nope. There you go. So, let's see. 59, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 44,000 liters we sold in one day. So it would have been closer to 1,400. But we can do this now, and then we'll feed them first thing in the morning with that left over. So, as you can see now, the cows have only used 20,000. But 300,000 is all that fits in here. And it lasts them about, well, let's see, $50,000, 50,000 a day figure. Lasts about 4 days. All right, so let's go and start mowing with our little bat wing. No, bat wing. Bat wing. A little bit better when Fury can actually hear. Finally ended up getting the water out of my ears. Oh, we got gonna have another field of grass to mow after we get done with this one. And we can keep this thing a-flying. Look at the grass. Look at this. Let's see. Grass ready to harvest. It is grass. So we have got a full grass growth stage on this. What did it say the potential yield is? Look at that. Now, the difference is, remember when I mow it, when it just says 3 out of 3 for forage, it only gives me 91 or 92,000. So you get 10,000 more by letting it go this one more month, but half a dozen one another. Because the reason I say that is because you can get an extra mowing out of it. Farmer Cop actually did a great review on it, on the different stages and things. So, for example, if you mow it when it says 3 out of 3 forage, okay, you can get 5 cuts a year. All right. If you mow it when it goes to the other one, you only get 4 cuts a year, and you end up with only about 15 or 20,000 liters more if you let it wait. But you get an extra whole cut, so you actually end up with like 90,000 liters more. So it's pretty sick. That's why I usually cut it at 2 when it says 2 out of 2 or 3 out of 3. Sorry. See how that just contoured to the ground? It's absolutely awesome. Now we're also going to grab a little bit more from over here this time. This is slowly becoming one of my favorite mowers. That's a little steep there, so got to come back out on that one. But then we'll just come in here and ted it. We do not have to windrow it anymore because we have the big square baler. And we'll have hay. And then I will play. We're going to play till 6 o'clock, which is 1800. And at that point, I will sleep the night away. And I will come back and join you guys. Now, it is Thursday when I'm recording this. So we're going to... Gutterball and I talked today quite a bit off camera, and we have decided that we're going to do a second episode of the roleplay series. We'll do one on Friday and Saturday this week. Don't get used to that because it'll probably only be once a week once we get the multiplayer Friday going. A little thing about that, guys, make sure that your all is welcome. But here I got a couple of stipulations for you, just so everybody knows, because we've had a couple of family members over the last couple of days that really want to play with us. But keep in mind this. It's PC only. Unfortunately, I am so sorry about that one. I had to do that because all the cool mods are on PC, but I eventually will start a cross-platform one. Gutterball and I talked about that, getting one that's open to everybody. Right now, it's just going to be PC only, unfortunately. Keep in mind, also, on Friday night, it will be at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the U.S. So if you're outside the U.S., which many of our family members are, just kind of figure out the time frames of how you accomplish it. You can always Google it. You can always figure out the time frame so that you're on at the same time. Keep that in mind. And it's only because the wife uses the computer for her work during the week. So I go on my laptop and play a lot of times while she's on the computer. So I could do that, but I can't. I don't like to record on my laptop because it's not nearly as strong as this PC. This PC's completely set up, plus my mic is here, and all of my button configurations are here for recording. My laptop just kind of is to get my farm sim fix during the day, or to play some other games if I want. It's pretty cool. I primarily have been playing trucking simulator lately, which you guys all know. I do want to put out some more videos of that, but I get a lot of requests for them, but then when I put them out, nobody wants to watch them. So I don't want to just do only farm sim videos. I want to do all simulator games on this channel. I've got Ranch Simulator that I want to get a couple videos out for you guys. I've got Truck Sim. I've got City Skylines. That's a city building game. Kind of like a simulator city building game. It's kind of neat, actually. But I don't want to just be pigeonholed into just doing farm sim videos as much as I know you guys enjoy it. And I enjoy making them. I want to do other videos, too. I want to do other videos for you guys. And the reason why, it's this very simple reason. A, it keeps the boredom down. B, it keeps a little bit more variety of the channel. I just ran over that bird. And C, YouTube does not like farm sim videos. Like, they take forever to render up to YouTube. And like Truck Sim, it's funny. I'll explain how it works. Like, so I get done to recording, and then I go into my editing software. I do very, very, very little editing. I've explained that before. I only edit like the lighting to make sure, like, if I'm getting a bunch of shadows or a bunch of things that are impacting the video. Like right now, that shadow that is caused by the mowing, it's right in front of the mower. I will probably edit that out so you guys can't see it. All right? But as far as gameplay goes, there's absolutely zero editing going. So what you see is what you get. What I say is what you get. So everything is live and in color and as it happens. So if I have an issue, or as I call them, my boo-boos, where something doesn't work, you'll see firsthand how Fury reacts. There's times that I make all kinds of weird noises. There's times, as some family members have pointed out, sometimes I grunt. Sometimes I make weird sighs. And sometimes, like last night, the video I was watching, I don't know if you guys caught it. I was yawning like every 5 seconds because I was so tired. And so it was kind of funny. I picked it up because I knew what I'd recorded, but when I was watching it back, I could hear it, but I couldn't really hear it. So it was like, okay, so it didn't really pick it up on recording. So I left it in, and I do very little editing. But then when the editing is done of what I'm happy with lighting and happy with FPS and all that little odds and ends, and it literally takes me about 10 minutes to edit a video. Most of the time, my editing software takes care of all of it for me because I have it set up. So the next step is, once you get it edited, is to upload it to YouTube. Now, YouTube, there's like 45 different things that you've got to put in. You got to put in description. You got to put in any links that you want for mods, any of all that stuff. You have to fill all that in. So when you click on a YouTube video and download it, and it has links to a mod or whatever like that, it's the video person that shot the video and recorded it is putting those links in there so you guys can get them. So you get all the links in, you get all the description in, you get all the tags in, you get all the stuff in that you need to get in for YouTube. Then it does what it's called rendering. So then YouTube takes the video that you've edited, the video that you've recorded, and it renders it up to YouTube. Okay? So a farm sim video, like I'm recording this, and I'm recording it for an hour. It usually takes me about an hour and 45 to sometimes as close as 2 hours just to render it. Okay? So then once it's rendered and it says done, then it processes the video for you. And what YouTube's doing when it processes it, it's making sure you don't have any copyright issues. It's making sure that you don't have any infringements. There's community guidelines that you have to follow with YouTube. Like, I can't even mention other people's channels unless they're okay with it. It's kind of weird. So you have to be very careful with that sort of stuff, or you get in trouble. But generally speaking, YouTube is very easy to work with. They're very cool. They will give you a warning before they give any kind of issues. So then once it's done rendering, then it processes it. And it processes it into standard format first, then high definition. Then if you have it recorded, or if you want it any higher, then it will go 1440 and then 4K. So what happens with me a lot of times is because I record in 4K, but I'm only uploaded in 1080p, it doesn't take me as long as what it normally would. There's times when I was uploading in 4K where it would take me a full entire day to get the video done. So the reason I'm telling you guys all this is because the life of a YouTuber is not just recording videos and just slapping them on YouTube. It's a lot more in depth than that. Gutterball and I have talked in depth, and he didn't even know. He was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know all this had to be done. And if you see those guys that the fancy famous YouTubers that have all these fancy dancy edits in them and jump cuts and time lapses, like you'll see a YouTuber go, okay, so we're harvesting and I'll be right back when the harvest's done. That's all in editing. That's post-processing. You got to do all that to edit it. So the more you edit, the longer it takes to go up on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. So then once it's processed, all right, and it's processed to the right details that I want, then I'm all set. Okay, I can post it, I can unlist it, I can do anything I want. So then the next step, you guys always see those little, like the titles and stuff, the screens that I put on. Like it'll say right on the screenshot, like if you're scrolling through the videos, it'll say like, Cow Empire episode whatever, and I usually make this one in orange. That's all editing, and then you have to upload that, and you have to publish that. It's called a screen. It's called a, I think, not a screenshot, but something creator. Not quite what it is. But then you have to do that. So all in all, you know, I'll record a video at like 11:30 at night till like 12:30, and then I'll head on to bed. Then in the morning when I get up at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, where is my tedder? Then I will start getting my edit done. Get that done. That usually only takes me like 10 minutes. Not going to lie. Does not take me that long to edit a video. And then once I edit it, then the fun begins. Then like I said, then the uploads happen, and then YouTube gets involved. Then once you're uploading a video to YouTube, then it's all in their hands. Then they take it from there, and they do all this stuff to it, and like I just explained to you how it works. So then probably about, I'll get my coffee, my breakfast. Then about 7:30, you know, it'll be ready to go. But then that's when it takes, like YouTube will say, okay, you don't have any community guidelines, you don't have any issues, you don't have any strikes, you don't have nothing, you're ready to go. Then they process it, and they do all the stuff that they need to do to it. Then they start uploading it. And then, so keep in mind, so I've recorded it at 11:30 at night for an hour. So that's an hour gone. I get up about 6:30, like I said, and I start doing all the ins and outs that I have to do. Then once it goes on YouTube, it's about 2:30, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay? So keep in mind that I started on a video at 11:30 the day before. Then I get everything all set up and everything done, and it's about 3 o'clock the next day when I can finally upload it. All right? So it's a long process. Most of the time I'm staring at a screen waiting. Not going to lie. I usually surf YouTube, or I surf the Mod Hub, or whatever. Or I play a game, something while it's uploading, which tends to take longer because then your computer's bogged down, all that stuff. So then, once I get all that done, like I told you guys, then I have to make the decision if I want to make a title screen. So, as you saw the last couple of videos, I have not made a title screen. I've just kind of posted the video. Because the reason why I do that is it gets to be 4:30, 5 o'clock, 6:30 in the afternoon, and all right, now I got to think about supper, dinner, whatever you want to call it. Get all that done. I'm in the middle of that, and if I want to jump in the pool, I got to take care of that. Any kind of personal things I got going on, I got to go ahead and do it then. Then guess what? Next thing you know, you're right back into recording your next video. So this is why I just want to kind of throw this out here, because this is why YouTubers do not post every day. Many of our family members ask, well, I'm waiting on a Fury video. I'm waiting on a Fury video. Oh my God, are you going to post today? Now you guys are getting a little inside track of how it actually works. So to get a video out 7 days a week, and if you guys notice, I drop a video Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and this week will be Saturday. It's almost a full-time job. Like, I have very, very little time to do anything else, and that's just with one video. Now, there are ways that you can speed it up. One of them is doing time lapses. This is why YouTubers really, really, really love the time lapse, because there's no editing of a voice. There's no nothing. You just play the game and you record and you speed it up, and then you can type at the bottom under your editing, processing, whatever. It's super easy, and YouTube loves those because they don't have to worry. Like, when I post a video to YouTube, someone from YouTube has to watch my video before it actually goes live. They want to make sure I'm not like doing the bad things, or I'm not, we're not allowed to bash other channels. We're not allowed to do all that stuff. So you're free to pretty much say and do whatever you want, but it's just easier if you don't. So they got to worry when you have to narrate it. So the people who come out, your Clutches and your DJ Gohams and your Sealy P's and your Dagger Wins, those guys are working. Like, it's work. So please, 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 in the comments, understand when you say, hey, Fury, you're going to drop a video, you'll understand why. You will get it, and you will get it, and you'll say, oh, okay. And if there's any issues with the YouTube at all, like, for example, if their internet's slow or goes down, or the server that I'm connected to goes down because of anything, a storm, whatever, anything. If I can make this corner, then it's even longer. It's a longer process. I've had it, well, even my internet screws up, and I've had it where it starts uploading like 1% an hour. It's absolutely ridiculous. In fact, I had a long conversation with Farmer Klein one time when I was uploading in 4K, which is 2160, I think. And it was literally all day. It was like 12 hours. Now, the reason I tell you all this stuff, is the other reason why is, let's rewind to what I had said in the beginning, where I said I want to post other games. Because here's why. Trucking Simulator, YouTube loves them. And what I mean, and the reason I say that, is they don't have a preference. They really don't. They don't show favoritism for any video whatsoever. They treat every video the exact same way. So it's not that. What I meant was the format that Truck Sim uses is different than the format Farm Sim uses. And what I mean by that is, whether it's their graphics card, whether it's their whatever they use, when it gets uploaded to YouTube. I can upload an hour video on Truck Sim in 7 minutes. And I'm not kidding. It's done. Finished. Game over. It's done. So, other games, like I was uploading World of Warships there for a while. Less than 10 minutes, and I could upload a video. This is why you see when people are doing other games, why they can upload multiple videos a day. Now, there are some YouTubers that do Farm Sim that have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 videos a day, but they're time lapses, because a time lapse is you can just play it, speed it up, throw it up on YouTube, done, finished. Or you can just come on, and there's one YouTuber, Bankrupt Farmer. He's notorious for this. He's literally just playing the game and then slapping a record up. There's no voice, there's no editing, there's no typing. It's literally just the video. Bada bing, bada boom, Bob's your uncle. So he can probably, all he's got to do literally is record one full day's worth, and he's probably got 10 videos out of that. So I just wanted to take a few minutes and fill you guys in about the ins and outs of what it takes to put a Farm Sim video out. You know, and then not to mention, sorry, I had to itch my arm. And then not to mention, guys and gals, and whoever else is watching this, I have to think about, like Gutterball and I have to think about role-playing, how we're discussing things, what we're going to do, what we're going to talk about, how we're going to progress the story mode. I have to do all of that on my own series. Like, for example, okay, what did I do last time to make it, like, did I sell them? Well, what time is it? What, you know, all that stuff you have to go through and you have to think. A lot of people that I have met look at it and they think, oh, I could do YouTube videos. It's just recording a video and then putting it up on YouTube. Pretty much to the extent of it, except for there's just a few more steps to it. If you want to narrate, if you want to edit it and put fancy edits in it. My son does Call of Duty videos, which reminds me, I want a big shout out to him. Happy birthday. My youngest son is 35 today, because I will be releasing this video on Friday, and he is 35 years old today. And he's my baby. So, he puts them up, but he does fancy, like, jump cuts, and he does fancy, like, fade to black, and puts, like, a whole bunch of different stuff in it. So, I mean, it's all in how hard you want to work at it. So, that's, you know, a little inside the life of Fury. And to let you guys know that my channel name is, a lot of people ask me, because you guys all know my real name is Jim. So before, my channel was called Big Jim Farming, and it just didn't feel right, so I changed it to Fury Machine Gaming. And the reason I did that is because both of my sons, when they were growing up, were professional MMA fighters, and one of them's nickname was Fury, the other one was Machine. So Fury Machine Gaming worked out well. So the Machine, it's his birthday today. So just to let you guys know, that's why and how I got my video channel name. And I've been pretty transparent with pretty much my whole channel. I've always been honest with you guys. There was times when you guys would know more about my family than I would know about your guys's. That's why I love hearing about you guys. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, somebody will post something and they'll explain what they're about and what they do and all this thing. It's cool. I like to learn about all that stuff. That's why I get into watching your guys' farms. That's why I get into listening, and things like that. Okay, so I think this one goes in here. I just wish they would make that bale, this baler over here, to be able to wrap hay bales, haylage bales, like we call them, or as Farm Sim calls them, hay bales, because I could just do hay the whole thing and then wrap what I wanted to wrap. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the green wheels. This is the real dirt color. How cool is that? Like, it turns everything green, just like I've been mowing. Love it, love it, love it. Well, good. I mean, I'm glad that I took a few minutes and explained to you guys how YouTube works a little bit, so you guys kind of know. I've gone really, really, really in depth with Gutterball, so he's got the inside track about, what gets, and it's so frustrating too, because as a YouTube content creator, you took all this time and you post a video and you feel like nobody watches it, and you're like, many a times I felt like I was wasting my time. Like in the early days when you're beginning, and like I'm still small. I mean, we've only got, which reminds me, congratulations, everybody. We finally hit 800 family members, 801 or 802 to be exact. And I'm super excited because I can soon become a YouTube partner program, and that's what I'm doing it for the most part. In a Farm Sim partner, and that's what I'm excited about. But congratulations, that's all you guys. 800 people have absolutely enjoyed the content that I've put out enough to where they can, that they've hit the little subscribe button, and it's just makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But congratulations to you guys, not to me. This is all you guys. This channel is made for you, by you. I've always said that before, and I'll say it again. I put out videos of a special kind of content, if you call it. Like, I'm a big one on realism. I'm a big one on using real tractors. And you guys know, you guys have heard my intro 1,000 times before. Where it was, welcome to the Realistic Farming Channel for Farming Simulator 22, where we use real tractors, we use real equipment, we have realistic tutorials, and we have a real lot of fun. That was my intro for the longest time. Now it's the Fantastic, and it was hilarious because I was on Mighty Mike's live stream. He had a birthday live stream, which reminds me, happy birthday, Mike. Hope all went well for your birthday. Hope everything is golden. He's such a great YouTube content creator. His story modes are amazing. Grizzly Bear Sims, my mentor, he's just taking a little bit of time off because he's getting a little burnt out. He's another mentor. Farmers, they're all good. But anyway, so I was on his stream, and he doesn't, like, it's kind of hard because we follow each other, but we don't really follow each other, if you know what I mean. Like, we follow each other, what we're doing and what content we're putting out. And the only reason we do that as a team, us YouTubers are pretty much a team, is I don't want to put the same videos out that someone else is putting out. I try to be on completely different maps than other people. I try to be on, that sort of thing and that sort of thing. I try to do it. So if everybody, right now, is on Welker, because that just dropped. So Welker Farms is the new and improved, the new everything. I try to be on a completely different map, so it keeps it fresh. Anyways, what was I talking about? I just totally went, as Gutterball said, wacko. We were talking on Steam today, and he says, you're nuts. And I said, you're just finding that out? And he says, no, I knew it all along. I just didn't say it. Oh, that's what it was. Oh, my gosh. It was I was on Mike's stream and wishing him a happy birthday and all that stuff, and he said my intro. He said, I hope you're doing fantastic. And he says, I can't do it like Fury, but, which means that he's taken the time to watch my videos. And that means a lot. To a small YouTuber like me that's about a quarter the size of his channel, for a bigger channel to, recognize what I'm doing, man, I tell you, it's a good feeling. And they're using your entrance, and they're saying, I can't say the fantastic like Fury does it, but there you go. Just feels good. That's all. It's good recording tonight, though. Give you guys a little insight, give you guys going. So, as I always ask, what you guys got going on your farms? Are you guys into harvesting? Are you making food for your cows? And how many head of cattle do you have? Or do you do pigs? Or do you like sheep? It's kind of cool feeling, the nice thing that the guys and I would always talk about on multiplayer more than anything. Let me see if I can not knock this bale around. There. I'll back up. Is Farm Sim. And we witnessed it firsthand, everyone, when we were doing Multiplayer Friday and everybody's doing their own farm. Everybody was playing, like CC playing with his factories. Loved his factories. Wisconsin went more of an old school, realistic, smaller equipment type thing, gameplay. Gutterball kind of played with, he loves his Fent. Fent, that guy, and myself too. I love him too. I love Fent, and I love Case. But he was playing more of a modern Fent 1050 gameplay with fermenting silos and things like that. And myself, I ended up doing a grass farm where I literally I had like 12 or 13 grass fields, and all I did was mow and made, I utilized a few factories, and that was it. And what we proved is there's so many different ways to play the game. You can play as realistic or as unrealistic as you want, and that's what I like about the game, is everybody can play the way they want. Just because Fury decides to play a little bit more realistic and use a little bit more realistic equipment doesn't mean you have to. You could use the 50-meter wide equipment you want as long as you're having fun. That's all that matters. Matters to me. That's why I started my intro and outro. And it's funny because people will call me on it. If I forget to say my outro, people are like, Fury, hello? You forgot to say your outro. And a little quick thing, my outro started because I wanted to make a realistic farming channel for Farming Simulator 22. You guys know that. You guys go back to the rant on Old Stream Farms. That's what got many of you here. You realized that I was not playing. I want to make a channel for what I want to make a channel, and we'll get the people who want to watch it. I've also let a lot of things go since then and changed a little bit. I have gotten away from some of the things that I was doing, which was the trivia and the tutorials. That's all coming back. Trust me. I've been working extensively on a new map and figuring out what kind of let's play I want to do for myself Am I going to be able to spit this? Get off me. In the famous words of DJ Goham, get out of here, birds. Goham is amazing because he's a real-life DJ. He does DJing in real life. That's why he, and just his way on the mic is just great. But one of his favorite sayings is, get out of here, birds. In fact, I think his merchandising shirt says that, too. There's so many great Let's Plays that are out there right now that I've been watching and faithfully watching them. But yeah, like I told you guys last night, I have got... Oops, I'm not going to do that. All right, I'm going to come back and grab that little piece. I'm going to have one wallop of a doozy challenge for my next Let's Play. And it is going to be epic. I can tell you that right now. Because I have been going over for about 2 weeks now about getting what I need to do set up. All right, so we've now baled our hay. We're going to turn this off. We're going to fold this up. Oops. We're going to dump our bales first. I keep forgetting that. Then I'm going to fold that. And how many bales did we do? Where are we? What is it? Tell me. Look at all the reds. Crazy. 22 bales. We've done 80 bales total. We've harvested seeds. Fertilizer used. That's the problem. Because I was using slurry. They count that as fertilizer. But hey, see the difference now? The last one over there, I only got 16. And when you let it grow one extra stage, I went from 16 to 22. But they're also 7,200 bales. So now what I'm going to do is I want to buy, because we still have to pay some of our loan back, but I want to buy a 3-bale stacker so that I can put these in stacks of 3 so that I can just stack them on my trailer way easier than what I did last time. That was absolutely redonkulous. That took forever. But if I can grab a stack of 3, go, stack of 3, go, stack of 3, go, we'll go from there. Drop this off. So I got to find out how much it is first before I purchase it. Let's go here, because if it's not, I can't purchase it yet. Eventually, I'll get 37,000. See, I can't, because I got to pay some of this loan back. This is the one I want. So we're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way for now, for today. But I do want to buy this. Maybe, you know what? No, I'm not going to do it yet. I'm not going to do that challenge yet. All right, so let me park this tractor here. Go grab my... Oh, you know what I want to do differently? That's what I got to do differently. I want to drive the trailer down here. Oh, and you know what? Uh-oh. I think I still have bales on the trailer. All right. So we got to do that real quick. Let's move him up just a little bit. And because I want to use the tractor to take the... There. And then we will jump out here. Jump back in here. Get this loaded up. Get her squared around. So let's do it just like that. See how much better the tractor pulls that than this baby? I mean, it's great for taking it to the field, but then you need a tractor to take it back. How did I get 4 bales stacked on there? That's crazy. I don't even... I don't think I could. Oh, you know why? Because I did. Did I do 2 and 2? That's why. Because I did 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 2. Oh, you see, I put the other ones the other way. Go up here just a little bit so that I don't get the clip vision. Oh, those should be... Oh, that's weird. I clipped through the wall. These should be silage bales. They've been sitting. Nope, still grass. Fermenting 43%. These are silage. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 30,000 liters of silage. That's the cool thing about using seasons is you're gonna have to gotta separate them. Which is real. Whoops. Well, it's fun. That is fun. Now we're going to start, not 4, we're going to start stacks of 3. And the reason why is because when I get my bale stacker and I get stacks of 3, I can just stack them on, like, and it'll all match. Then once they're in here, if I want to put them in stacks of 4, just move up and tight on the wall. There you go. That's me. My LB button on my controller is wearing out. It's from all the logging I've done. Be honest with you. Might have to also upgrade to another trailer because that one likes to tip over. Alright, nope, we gotta go with these ones above it. Man, I like the looks of this little Myrtle, though. Really, really do. Do 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 do. Perfect. So what happens when Fury doesn't pay attention? I've also been spending a lot of time looking at other maps, which is like I should have been on here getting rid of these bales and here's 6. Let's try something here. You guys know me. I think I loaded them this way. Just get them in the shed so we're not sitting here for 20 years doing this. I still got to get the ones off the field. Watch this, we'll do this. And slam on the brakes. It doesn't work. Brakes are too good on this. Oh, yeah. I got one more thing about the multiplayer. You got to make sure before you join multiplayer that your on-screen name is kid-friendly. We don't want any rude or crude names on there because I won't let you play that way. Make sure it's PC only, unfortunately, and so on and so forth. Now, let me lift this up just a little bit. See if I can push these back just a little. I mean, technically, these silage bales could be left right outside. And that's it. There. Now, I don't got much time left. So I'm going to get down and see if I can get a few bales loaded. I should just buy that truck again. Because I wonder how much that trailer is. What did I just do? See what happens when you... It's the scarecrow theme. If I only had a brain. I don't know where I was going with that random silage bale, but I was thinking of the truck. I've got a 1945 truck that we had when we started the series that would probably work a lot better for bales because it's a standalone. So let me see here real quick. I think it's under trucks. Let me see how much it is. Right here, $15,500. But look at this. Look at that. Beautiful. And you can put bales right on that and load them right up there. All right, so let me see how much this trailer is, though, if I sell it. Bale loaders. 1,300. All right, we're gonna do something. Cause I gotta get going here. Leave that, and then I gotta buy this. So unfortunately, everybody, I gotta have something to load my bales on that's a little bit easier. There we go. Now, if you see, my bale thing is right here, or my thing's here. So let's get her running. Take this bad boy. All right, head down to this field. Start loading these up, and I hope after spending that money, we might as well do this too while I'm right here. So I don't forget anymore. I got to pay something on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. 6 times 5, $30,000 we just paid off. Paid towards the loan. So we're at $230,000 that we've paid off. Now, hopefully, I don't have to buy a whole heck of a lot more. Hope we're ready to go because we're going to start making, we got to start making some money. Now, if I was normally going to do this without a bale loader, my time would be at 1x speed. I'd be playing super realistic and doing things the right way, but because when you start playing 6x speed, it's like now you start running out of time real quick. Pretty funny. But now this shouldn't tip over with me putting the bales right on it. I'm hoping anyways. Good. Wanted to make sure I didn't have any rain coming in case I leave these out overnight. Now see, as you can see, that 3-stacker would have put these already just like this. I could just start picking the pile. Oh. I could have just started picking the piles up. There we go. I just find it's easier to deal with bales with the pallet forks. All right, so I'm gonna wrap this up here because the little doggy wants to go pee-pee, so it'll be perfect timing for me. Let's spread this out here. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. Perfect. Perfect. See how much better that looks, or better that works. I may not be able to fit as many bales on there. Well, I could, because I think I can come down here. All right, everyone. So let me shut this off. And where'd she go? Oh, shut that off. All right. So, as my outro goes, please, 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 look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit the little notification ding bell so you get notified when Fury drops a video. Dun, 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 dun. Please enjoy the night, day, the weekend whenever you're watching this. And on that note, Fury Machine's going to cut it off about 8 minutes early, and I'm going to continue as soon as the doggy goes out. I'm going to continue stacking these. I'll get these all off the field. When we come back, we'll roll this field so that's 100% fertilized. And then when we hit July, the next month, which is literally in a couple hours here, we will head down here and we will grab this field next. And I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, guys. I'm thinking of switching to just hay, because I figured that right now I'm making about 80,000 liters a day. Well, about between 60 and 80, depending if I remember to feed them. If I go to just hay, I'll get 80% of that, which is still 50,000 liters a day of milk. So I'd still be okay, but I can just make hay and just have one bale type. And I can sell those silage bales over there. And I can sell the silage wrapper and things and then be able to buy my bale stacker. On that note, everyone, I'm going to get out of here. I will catch you all. Tomorrow is Friday, my son's birthday, and Gutterball and I will be doing a roleplay series Friday and Saturday this week. Just to keep you guys posted. Love you all, and I will catch you all on the flip side.